look at her. I'm sorry. I'm with the fact that I'm like so depressed that they're not here though.
I know. I sad too.
I want my girls. I'm obsessed with them. No, this is so cute.
It's an old house. We bought it before, or like when I was pregnant. So we've lived here for like what, almost 6 years. Like our trees.
No, it's so.
Like it's so cozy.
Not the iconic G.
I know. No, Utah's like so cozy, especially in the fall.
I know, and I think I just am scared of it because I'm like just the opposite of Mormon. She knows us so well. We got Alani's. The presence of a god here.
Let's cheers.
Okay. Cheers. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's deep dive, bitches. Hi guys, welcome back to Cheers. I'm your host Avery Woods. I have a very special guest today.
I'm so excited.
This is my friend Sal. We've been TikTok friends for a while, but I forced her to come on my podcast.
I'm so happy that you asked me.
We talked about this when I asked you to come on because I was like, I feel like I know everything, yet absolutely nothing about you at all. So we're gonna all learn together because I'm obsessed with you. She's an icon. Look at this girl. She's so cute, and she had fucking twins. I'm like, oh my god. Also, look at us in our Frankies today.
We didn't even plan this.
No, I know Sal loves Frankies like I love Frankies, and so I was like, I have to wear this set just for you.
We knew.
You're so cute. Okay, let's cheers. Thank you so much for being here. She had an Alani ready for me because she knows what's up. I'm gonna take a little sip because I'm a little tired.
No.
Okay, so for those that don't know you, just give like a quick little brief introduction of yourself.
Okay, so my name is Salomé. I feel like nobody knows how to pronounce my name.
Yeah.
But it's Salomé, and my username's Salomé Andrea, which is my middle name. And me and the girls actually all have matching middle names.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Both girls have your middle name.
Uh-huh.
Cute.
I was literally leaving the hospital, and I was like, I don't have a middle name. And the nurse was like, just do yours. I was like, done.
Yeah. Iconic
Easy.
nurse. I love that.
Anyway, so I'm from Guam. We moved to Utah when I was 6 with my mom.
Okay.
And then we've been living here ever since, and we just travel back and forth. We go to Guam like every year. We got married there, and I met Aaron when I was like 15 or 14.
Dang.
Got married when we were 20. I was 20. But been together since we were 17.
That's amazing.
And now I'm 31.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty crazy.
And you guys have the most beautiful family.
Oh, thanks.
You
so
have the most
girls.
Yeah, the most gorgeous twins ever. Tell me about them.
Okay, so we have Luca and Rue. Identical girls. They're 5 years old now, and they are just the most fun. They're fun. And they complement each other very well. Mm-hmm. Like one's super like extrovert, insane, and then the other one's like very calm and like more reserved. So they like, it's literally like Parent Trap.
Yeah.
The little like more not fancy, but like
like sophisticated, put together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, and then we have, who is it? Hallie? Who's the crazy one?
Oh, Hallie.
Yeah. That's Rue. Mm-hmm. Like little baddie. Mm-hmm. That one. Okay.
So when did you like, tell me about what happened when you found out you were having twins.
Okay. So we were like, okay, we weren't trying to get pregnant, but we were like, okay, maybe we can like not be as careful and like see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, first time got pregnant.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Fertile.
You're
apparently.
a fertile girl.
Fertile. Mm-hmm. And then we were in Mexico, and I was like, fuck, I'm late. And the smell of the incense made me want to barf.
Oh yeah.
So we got a pregnancy test, found out I was pregnant. I was like, okay, let's do this shit. Then we go. It was like 9 or 10 weeks. Then it was twins. And Aaron and I were just so shocked. Like,
so you got married at 20. So how old were you? Like 25?
I was like 25, I think.
Okay.
25 or 20. Yeah, when I found out.
Okay.
So it was good. And we had done so much in that time frame. Like,
yeah.
We traveled the world. We lived different places. And like, I was like, I think I'm ready for a baby. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you're ever actually ready, because when it happens, you're like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah. I tell my friends all the time that don't have kids or like want another kid, I tell them there's just no perfect timing. Like when it happens, and then your life changes and you just go with it.
Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah. So you guys got married at 20, and then Aaron, your husband, is he a photographer?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that why you guys were traveling so much, or were you just traveling just to explore the world?
Just both. Like, so Aaron and I, in high school, we were dating. I was an AP photo. I loved photography. I would have Aaron hang out with me to take photos. And then he became in love with it. And so we were always like doing photography, like always. We were trying to shoot weddings, like trying to shoot little brands, like always just trying to make it work with photos. Mm-hmm. And then Aaron just like kind of pushed it even further, like trying to make it a career. And so I was just working like random jobs. Like we lived in Macau, which is next to Hong Kong, and I worked at a hotel being like a greeter girl.
Oh, you guys lived there?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know
My dad
that.
has lived in Asia since I was in middle school.
Okay, got it.
So we lived with him.
Okay.
And Aaron was trying to like do photography work out there. So I worked at like a hotel trying to make money. The worst job
Oh, no.
I have ever had. It was like torture.
Really?
You're wearing cheap 6-inch heels for like 10 hours because the shifts, it's like 6 days a week. It's not 5 days a week there full time. It's 6 days a week.
Oh, my God.
Full makeup. Like I didn't even look like myself. I wish I could find a photo so bad. I need to find where I put the photos because you wouldn't even recognize me.
Really?
You're wearing like a gown. And then they would have buses from mainland China of like tourists coming in.
Yeah.
So, and the people like in China, like they really stare, especially if you're like a Westerner.
Yeah.
They're staring, like fucking staring into your soul.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there.
They're like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. As a greeter girl standing there, they just stare at you like you're at a zoo. And then they just stand, like take pictures with you. But I would like be crying because my feet would hurt so bad.
I bet. How long were your shifts?
Like 10 hours.
Oh, my God.
Like long. I would get there bright and early, not leave till it was dark. And like my feet were like broken from the shitty heels just all day. I didn't last very long. I was like, Aaron, I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I can't do this.
I did not know this about you. This is actually amazing.
It was fun though. Like it was an experience. And then, yeah, I worked like Urban Outfitters, Anthropology. I worked at like a call dictating thing where you talk like a robot and dictate calls.
What?
You like hear people's conversations and you're like repeating it. So like the hard of hearing can read it on their phone at home.
Yeah.
That was me, like hearing just like the craziest conversations, like
You
old
literally
people being like, I wish we like were together instead of being married to our spouses.
You had those wild random jobs.
So random.
Okay. Iconic.
So, yeah.
Okay, so how long did you guys live in China for?
It was probably like a year.
Okay. And then where did you go after that?
We lived in Guam.
Okay.
For probably another year. It's like such a blur before I had kids. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Right.
We just did things.
Yeah.
But and then Aaron worked as a photographer in Guam for like the governor. And then I worked at a random retail store trying to speak Japanese to all the Japanese tourists. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
Oh my God. Do you remember any of the language?
No.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, always the most random jobs.
Dang. And then you were vacationing in Mexico when you found out you were pregnant.
Yeah. Well, that was actually for work.
Oh, that was for work. Okay.
We were shooting an event.
Okay.
So it was always just trying to make photos work wherever we were.
Yeah, because I feel like people don't realize, but you did a lot of like photography before the girls were born. But did you do social media before that too?
Oh, yeah. Aaron and I have been posting and documenting since like Instagram came out.
Yeah.
Like you can scroll down to my Instagram to when we were like dating. Like we've always been posting. So that's why it's funny when people are like, you use your kids to post. I'm like, yeah, I've been posting always.
Yeah. Sal and I talk about that all the time because we're like, we had a platform before kids and obviously we've grown.
Yeah.
But it's just people don't recognize that or realize how long you do it for or how hard you work for it. They just want to say negative things about you.
Yeah.
Or, the trend that's going around of not showing your kids on the internet. So we just get so much shit.
Yes.
Which is so frustrating.
It is. And then it does, like, sometimes I would go through, like, okay, am I doing something wrong? Like, people are not showing their kids' faces anymore. Like, then I would question myself, which I don't like because I'm like, I'm actually totally fine with it. Like, why am I letting that get to me?
Yeah. And you're a good mom. Yeah. And that's what matters.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you found out you're pregnant with twins. Were you really sick?
I actually never threw up my entire pregnancy.
With twins, that's like unheard of.
Really?
Oh yeah. When you're pregnant with twins, it's like double the sickness.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you're literally growing 2 children.
Yeah. No, it was actually crazy. I had an amazing pregnancy. I went to 37.5, so I was almost 38 weeks.
That's amazing.
I did get like a little bit of cholestasis at the end.
Okay.
So I was itching.
Oh.
Like, oh my Someone's honking.
They're encouraging us. I think they love the episode.
I was itching like crazy, like to the point where I was bleeding on my skin.
Oh no!
And it was so close to my C-section due date that they're like, there's nothing we can do. Basically, just stick it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, miserable towards the end. Like so painful. My stomach was so hard.
Oh, I bet.
Like I could not move.
Well, because you're tiny and you grew 2 children at the same time.
There was
I can only imagine your stomach's probably rock hard.
It was a rock, and then bleeding all over my stomach, all over my boobs. Just scratch marks like I was a fucking animal.
No.
And then my doctor called me on a Sunday night and he was like, actually, did you want to just like have them in the morning? And I was like, yes.
You're like, I would love nothing more.
I know. I was like, I can't go on. Like I need them out of me.
Yeah. How much did each of them weigh?
They were both 5 pounds.
That's amazing.
It was good. Yeah. And then, like Rue dropped to 4 in the hospital, but they were good. Like Luca needed a little bit of oxygen when she was born, but that was it. But I just remember being like thrashed around on the freaking
it's crazy.
Table.
C-sections are insane. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both mine were C-sections too. So I feel
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the pressure. I remember panicking. I was like, I feel something. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, it's just the pressure.
Yeah.
And he like gave me a little bit more of whatever the hell they're injecting.
That's what I hated was I remember, I tried laboring with Ziggy unmedicated for 43 hours. Mm-hmm. And then they tried like 3 cervical Foley balloons. They maxed me out on Pitocin because they induced me a week early because he was so big, because David was so big.
Okay, yeah.
His head size was measuring like 42 weeks. And they're like, if you want to try vaginal, there's no way it's going to happen unless you get induced early.
Got it.
So I tried, but then his heart rate dropped and so it was an emergency C-section. But I just remember laying there and being like expecting to feel nothing.
Yeah.
And I felt so much. Mm-hmm. Sorry to scare anyone that's going to have kids. And they're like, I'm getting a C-section. Thank you. But I just like the pressure on like your ribs and just like being moved around. But then Stevie was a scheduled C-section. So they did a spinal. So I felt nothing.
Okay, well then I had a spinal.
Really?
But I still felt the pressure.
Dang.
And I felt almost like a burning sensation.
My anesthesiologist made me...
Huh?
I don't know. Maybe, I'm like,
You're not supposed to feel that?
Dang. Okay, well, anyways. Did you breastfeed your girls?
So I did a little bit, but I pumped for 6 months.
You're an icon.
I could have kept going, but I was like, I want my Botox.
No, literally. But the thing is that's different with pumping is like, when you breastfeed, it's different because you like have your physical baby on you and you're bonding. But like sitting on a machine is rough.
Oh, it was hard.
For 6 months.
It was hard. Like I felt, just like an animal. I felt like in Mad Max where they're like hooked up to the thing.
Yes,
that was
the
me.
Machine, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just had my machine everywhere. Then I'd have to wake up in the middle of the night, like pump throughout the night.
Yeah.
I had a massive supply, which was like amazing.
Yeah, that's so good.
Because then everyone could help me feed and like I had bottles lined up at night, just ready to go.
Yeah, how did that work? Like I just think as a mom that had singletons, like being up all night and breastfeeding and pumping, like what was your schedule like?
I was unwell.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah. And Aaron travels for work, so he was gone a lot. So my friends would sleep over, like my family would sleep over to help me feed.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were some nights where I was alone and it was it was just so hard. Like I was so tired. Plus my anxiety was just so high after having babies. You're just so anxious.
Oh yeah. Cause you're like, are you breathing?
Yeah. So it's like, you're not sleeping when everyone's like, just sleep when the baby sleeps. I'm like, I can't. I'm panicking. I can't sleep.
You also have 2.
Yeah.
And it's impossible for them as newborns to be on the exact same schedule and be sleeping at the same time.
Yeah. Which is why I say like sleep training changed my life.
Oh, did you do taking care of babies?
I did the peaceful sleeper, but it was like all the same thing.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. So I did it at 6 months and that was life changing.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
So, because you guys travel so much with your girls, which I love so much because you've just like kind of acclimated them to that. When did you start that with them?
We went to Guam when they were 4 months.
Dang.
So they were tiny and that was a mission.
Oh God, I bet.
Yeah.
Each of you having a literally
4-month-old. So the flight so you fly to California, then we flew through Korea. So that's like automatically like 13 hours. We were not sleeping because we were taking care of them the whole time. They were not sleeping. It was just hell. And then I think it's like probably another 4 or 5 hours from Korea to Guam. But we did it.
You did do it. That's crazy. And then ever since you've just been like taking them all over the world.
Yeah. And they're so good now. They just plop their headphones on, watch TV and eat snacks. I'm like, great. You can chill.
And that's the way you have to do it. Like, I feel like when I first had Ziggy, I was so anxious to leave that I never even wanted to just like go through the drive-thru at Starbucks. And so we hated the car.
Oh,
And then when Stevie was born, because I had a toddler, I had to like go do shit or like take him to appointments or whatever. So she was kind of forced to. So now she just like loves the car, naps in the car. So I feel like the same, where if you start traveling early with them, they just get used to it and are kick-ass travelers.
Yeah, no, they do really well.
What's their where's their favorite place to go?
I mean, they love going to California. We do that pretty often, like every month. But I don't know, they loved going to Thailand. Like, they're just such good travelers, and they haven't had any, like, they don't have mental break. Like, they don't freak out. Like, they're like you said, they just got so used to it that they just know the routine. And then Aaron and I got used to it too. We're like, if it's hard, we're like, it's okay. We just have to get through like the next 24 hours. And once we're there, like, it's fine. Yeah. So you just have to like push through.
Dang. They just had a birthday, right? Yeah. Did they turn 5?
They turned 5 in August. Yeah.
Is that crazy?
It's so crazy.
5 years.
I know. I'm like, time for another.
Don't get me excited. Can you imagine having twins again? You're so fertile. You're like, oh, congrats, it's identical twin boys.
That happens to people like all the time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
do twins run in your family?
No.
No, and you've got identical twins.
So my grandpa's side of the family, but it's not like my direct line, I guess. But his side of the family has a lot of twins. Okay. So I'm like, maybe somehow, I don't really know. Dang. But it was just random. So.
Was your family excited?
Oh, they were so excited. My grandpa was so excited. He's like, it's my turn. Because all of his siblings' kids, I think, had twins somewhere down the line. And he hadn't. Oh, that's so my grandpa was like, cute. Yes, it's my turn to have twins.
That's so cute.
It was really cute.
Okay, so we need to talk about your style. Okay. Because it's iconic. Where do you get like inspo from? When do you think you like really came into your style? Because you're so confident in what you wear, but I also think it's very unique. When were you like, okay, this is my style, I'm confident as hell?
Okay, so I feel like I've had similar style that I've had since high school, just different, like more confidence is worn with it. Okay. Lost myself a little bit during pregnancy and after, because you're like, don't even know who you are.
Yeah, you're a different human.
Yeah. And then it's like, so once I started working out, because I got super into working out before I had kids, worked out my pregnancy, then I was able to work out again. And I feel like that kept me going as me. Like, once I started to be able to go to the gym again, I felt I was slowly like getting back to myself. And then I don't really know what happened. Because I didn't even know what to wear after I had the girl. Like,
oh yeah,
lost completely.
Well, and you also just like don't have time to put yourself together. Yeah, because you have 2 little kids that you're like trying to survive with.
I know, and it's so funny like looking back at photos where like I thought I looked cute, like postpartum. Yeah, and it does make me sad because I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to like bash on myself because I'm like, I was going through it, but it's also so crazy to see and be like, oh, yeah, I wore that.
You're like, oh no, honey. Yeah,
I wore that.
You were so close.
So close. Yeah. But I don't really know. Like, I love that more effort, trying to make it look effortless. Yeah. But more grungy, but still put together, still sexy, more like tomboyish, but girly.
Yeah, that's why I love you, because I feel like I've never been into like the frilly, like put together collar type of look, and I feel like you made me feel more confident and just like wearing shit, and people will literally shit on me for it. Really? And I just don't care. No. Because I'm like, I feel confident and good in this, and that's all that matters. I also just don't understand when people bash other people's fashion, because style is individual. No one has the same style. Yeah. But I'm like, if someone like a huge celebrity wears something, they're like, you're iconic. Yeah. You're a trendsetter. But we wear it and they're like, what the fuck are you wearing? Yeah. That I don't like.
Yeah, no, you just have to, just don't give a shit, because they're probably going to end up buying whatever you're wearing anyway.
No, seriously. I'm like, it's in my LTK.
Yeah, it's linked.
Okay, where are your favorite places to shop?
I love shopping on Instagram, like little vintage shops. Really? Yes. I mean, we love Frankie's, obviously.
Yeah, we love Frankie's. And you always have the cutest clothes for the girls, too.
I love shopping at Zara for the girls. Okay. Bobo shows, it's like a cute, I think it's French. Animals Observatory is a really cool brand for kids. There's so many cool kids brands. I'm like, they need to expand and make adult sizes. Or a brand called Ziggy Zaza is so cool. It's
every time you post them, I'm like, I need to shop there because my son is Ziggy.
Yes,
obviously.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to buy their clothes because they have the cutest like oversized toddler look, and I love that.
And it's funny because I had a kids brand or a kids shop.
Okay, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah,
okay.
And I was telling her, I'm like, I think I want to bring it back, but it was similar style, very baggy, oversized denim, oversized t-shirts, sets that were oversized, cool beanies. Like, it was so cute, and then I just got so busy that I couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
But
did you sell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was called Hippo.
Okay.
And the Instagram is still there because I was like, I might bring it back.
Yeah, I swear you've like tagged it before, and I clicked on the page and I was like, wait, this is so iconic. Why is this not a thing anymore?
I need to bring it back. It's all ready to go. It's just like I basically need to put an order in from a manufacturer and like get it going.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm so busy.
Yeah, you are. And
so,
now you're like, you've blown up so much on TikTok, and it's okay. Yeah. How was that journey, by the way? Like, how did you start doing your cute little OOTDs with the girls? And
I don't even know. So I was already posting on TikTok before I even really showed the girls on my TikTok. I mean, I showed them occasionally, but it was nothing like, it was just random. I posted a lot of workout stuff. And then I remember I was going to like Bonsai, like what's it called? The place where they cook in front of you.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wait, let's just like do a video. And like we did it. And that was my first one that took off. I think it was like 18 million or something.
Isn't it crazy when you're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like this random video that took no time, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, that's crazy. So then I was like, well, that worked. I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've always loved styling the girls. So I'm like, why not? And so we just kept doing like, little outfit videos. And then, it just took off. And then now I try to do more, like I try to throw in like little vlogs and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but it's been good.
Yeah. I love your little like nail vlogs. Oh God, when you show your car, it makes you feel so much better.
Oh my gosh, my car.
No, I did a like morning / errand vlog the other day, and I was gone on a business trip, and I come back, and then on my way back from the airport, I like give the kids in and out. Anyways, my car was it actually concerned me like how bad it was. No, I like opened the door and there's like French fries just like falling out. Yeah, I like give the kids their French fries in the back, and Stevie's like chucking them. Again, I have like 20 pairs of Crocs, and you have like a bunch of princess shoes. I don't know how it collects in the car, but it does.
The shoes, the anxiety I feel. And then when they like get picked up, or when the preschool people like put them in, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sure you see it all the time, right?
Yeah, I know. Do people at school stop you? Because I know for me, like in the pickup line, like parents will be like, oh, I follow you. And it's uncomfortable.
You know what's funny is this girl at the preschool pickup line reversed into my car. And I was like honking, and I was like, but she like didn't see me reverse in my car. I was like, fuck. She gets out. She's like, I follow you on TikTok. And I was like, thanks.
I'm so sorry to get your car, but I follow you.
I know.
I'll support you till the day.
I was like, it's okay. Thanks for the support.
And when I said that, when I was like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, more so because of some of the stuff that I talk about on social media. Oh, yeah. And then I'm just like there picking up my kid at preschool, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I hope none of your kids see what I post or like talk about. I've
like thought of that before. I'm like, I hope the teachers don't see me, because I'll use like ratchet or like inappropriate songs sometimes. And then I'm like, bye, I love you.
Yeah, I know. Well, Ziggy, like his last year's preschool teacher, who we just love and adore so much. I remember last year we like went to Hawaii, and I was doing an Instagram live getting ready, and she like commented on it, and I was like, oh fuck, she found me.
Oh my God.
And I was like mortified.
I know.
Mortified, because I was talking about, I don't even know, something sexual. But now she like comes to all the kids' birthday parties. Like, she's so sweet. Every time I see her, I'm like, hey, girl.
No, I feel like it's perfect. People want people who are real.
Yeah. Well, I also am like, when I meet someone in person, I want to be the same person. Like, I want to have the same vibe.
Yes.
So I'm like, if you don't like me, that's fine. Just block me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to pretend to be someone I'm not.
No.
You know?
There's no time for that.
Okay, so your husband travels a lot for his job, so you're home solo pretty frequently.
Yeah.
What do you and the girls like to do when you're home by yourselves?
I feel like we stay pretty busy. Like, we're always going out. We love going to the little Asian markets. We go to the park all the time. Like, they have little electric bikes, and they are so brave. We upgraded them to an even faster one. They're like little daredevils, like with Aaron. Like, they just want to ride motorcycles. They like go to like the pump track.
His TikTok, I'm like,
yeah,
me being like the old picky nurse, I'm like, I'm kind of concerned.
Oh, I know.
But I'm like, no, it's fine. They're good. They're safe.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. I'm
driving their Jeep in the curbs.
Yeah.
Like that, they're 16. Yeah. No,
they're so fun. We just love to go to little stores and look around, and they get a toy almost everywhere we go.
Oh yeah, Ziggy, Scott can attest. We were FaceTiming this morning. He's like, can you give me a really cool toy? Because every time I travel, I bring him home something. Yeah.
Yeah, you just you can't really say no.
No.
So
can't.
we just go about, we go eat, like we go to the park, like I said, and we just like chill at home. And we have like our big backyard. So they just like ride their bike and play outside.
Yeah. Well, they're always out and about, which I love.
They're out and about.
Which I love. That's why I love being in a place like this with the weather. Because in Arizona in the summer, like May through September, we're pretty much trapped indoors or in the pool. Which people are always concerned about Arizona summers. Where I'm like, if you have a pool, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I like my kids being outside.
Yes.
Like, it tempts me to want to move because I'm like, I just want my kids to run around free all day.
I know. You should come here. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if I belong
Honestly,
in a place like Utah. You'd be one of my only friends.
I know.
We kind of vibe though.
We do.
Yeah. Okay, so possibly another child.
Potentially.
Any other travel plans coming up?
We're going to try to go to Japan. We're going to try to go visit my dad in Taiwan. He's been texting me every day. When are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? And I never respond. He's like, why are you mad at me?
He's like, you're ignoring me.
I'm like, I'm not. I'm just like, my life is chaos.
Yeah.
And then we were hoping to go to Guam for Christmas to visit my family because we didn't go last Christmas. But so yeah, it's always just so hard because I feel like time just goes by so fast. And then we're like, wait, it's already here.
Well, especially when the kids are in school. I don't know if that's like flown by for you, but for me, I feel like when they're gone so much, I'm like, where'd the time go?
I know.
Because they're gone, you miss them all the time because you're so used to them being home.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. I'm like, I can't believe it's already almost Halloween. And then it's Thanksgiving and then Christmas here. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh yeah, do we have costume plans for Halloween?
We do.
Are you gonna tell me?
It's a surprise.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you mine since you asked.
Tell me.
So I actually have not told anybody this. I put on my close stories, but Ziggy's watched Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And my mom grew up in Burbank, across the street from Tim Burton.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was like her childhood like neighbor. Like graduated high school with him.
Yeah.
So he like wanted to watch it on Disney, and I thought he was gonna get really scared, but because his birthday is on Halloween, he all year long he is like literally obsessed with werewolves, zombies, witches, skeletons. So cool, though. Yeah, he's iconic. So he watched it, and I don't know about your girls, but like if I put a movie on or something, they're just like playing. They'll kind of like watch it, but they're not like, honed in on it. No. Those children sat there on the ottoman and did not move their eyes from the screen. And so he's like, I want to be Jack. Yeah. For Halloween.
No, I love that.
And I was like, okay, can we all match you? So I'm going to be Sally. Yeah. David's going to be the Oogie Boogie Man.
Oh, good.
Ziggy's going to be Jack, and then Stevie's going to be Zero, the dog, the ghost dog.
I cannot with her. Yes, the dog. I am going to die.
I was like, that's so cute. But I like got a red wig and everything. Yeah. We're like going all out.
You have to go all out. I don't even know. Like, we're going to be, I don't know. Are
you all going to match?
The three of us are going to match.
Oh, okay. Cute.
And then I have to figure out Aaron's character to kind of match with it because it's more like this like girl thing. Okay. So we'll see.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why I'm not saying it.
No. Oh my gosh. No, you're fine. That's going to be so cute.
Hopefully. I don't know. I need to try it on.
Do you guys stay here for the holidays, like for Christmas and stuff, or do you go?
So last December we went to France, and I was like planning on staying there for Christmas, but then it was so miserably cold that we came home early.
Oh my God, I bet.
Yeah. It was so fun, but like I was like, get me home. Yeah. So we did Christmas here, and then like I said, we might go to Guam for Christmas this year, but honestly, I'm feeling so overwhelmed, just like busy and stuff. I'm like, I don't know, maybe we just stay. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you guys? So you grew up in Utah. Were you LDS?
So my mom converted from being Catholic to Mormon in like her 20s or whatever. So yeah, I like grew up Mormon, but I always am like, disclaimer, we weren't Utah Mormon. There is such a difference between.
I tell people that all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I'm Mormon, but I'm not a Utah Mormon because there is something different.
Well, it's funny because I'm from like Central Coast, California, like San Luis Obispo area. My parents live in Morro Bay. And when my parents moved me to Arizona, when people asked if I was Mormon, I literally thought it was like a club. Like I've never even heard of it. It's like not even existent there.
Yeah.
My David's from San Diego, so that they have a temple there, right?
Okay,
so there are Mormons, but it's a totally different type of Mormon.
Yes.
Like people are still wearing bikinis, cussing, like, which obviously it's very individual, but it was just, it's much more relaxed.
Yeah.
And you can't point them out.
Right.
But being here in Utah.
Oh, you can always tell immediately.
Oh, when I was in Salt Lake, when we were like by the mall, Sweet Scott, who served a mission and everything. And then he came back and he's like, actually, I think I'm the gayest person I know. Like, I'm not going to be part of the church anymore.
Yeah.
And he's just an icon, like just the best person ever, which we're going to have you on, Scott. We need to tell your story. But he's like showing me these buildings and he's like, oh yeah, there's like a tunnel underground where like the people of the church like walk around. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I don't even understand all of it either.
That's
living
crazy.
here, I don't even know. I don't know all the secrets, but there's like a lot.
Okay, so you're not part of the church anymore.
It's hard to say because here's the thing. I haven't been to church in I don't even know how long.
Okay.
But I'm like, it's hard. Like, I don't want to sound like, I don't like to come out and say I am not Mormon because I'm like, I have my own relationship with God. Yeah. So does Aaron. We don't go, we drink, we have tattoos, we do things that, quote, we shouldn't in the church. But I'm like, I still feel like I don't need to say I'm not Mormon. Yeah. Because I'm like I said, I have my own relationship with that. Yes. And like, we do want our girls to grow up with some sort of religion and like understanding of something bigger. Mm-hmm. So like, my mom takes them to church sometimes, or like Aaron's dad will take them. Like, we don't really go just because I just don't like it. But so like,
was Aaron raised LDS as well? Okay.
But he wasn't like, he wasn't like a strong, like, you know, like he didn't go on a mission or anything like that. But, so it's hard to say. Cause I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't have to say I'm not Mormon, but people assume that I'm not because of like our lifestyle or whatever. Yeah. But,
we were talking to Taylor about that during her interview, because she kind of had the same outlook on it. But we were like, faith is a very individual thing, right? And I don't think you have to put a label on your religion, because your relationship with God and your faith is for you, an individual. And sometimes it's nice to just like have community in the church. Yeah. Because there are so many benefits of being part of a community like that, where you can have friends and a community for your kids to grow up. And it kind of like, the family values behind it are amazing.
Yes. Yeah. There's certain pieces that are like so great. And I do find it interesting when people will take it online and like have to speak so against or for. I'm like, I don't understand. I just don't feel the need to do that. I'm like, just, you have your own individual. Yeah. Let everyone else figure it out. Because it's like, I see so many Mormons go full anti. And it's so interesting to me, because I'm like, I'm neither here nor there, but I don't feel like, I just feel so calm that I don't feel so against or so for. Yeah. But you see that so often in Utah, especially, where they're raised so Mormon and then they go off the rails and then they just absolutely hate everything about the church. Yeah. Like, it's one extreme
like they go
to another.
Totally like 180.
Yeah. It's interesting.
But it's interesting to hear that too, because, and I also love that physically, the way you live your life, I would have never guessed that. Yeah. But I also think that's important to have diversity in the church and with religion, and also just to show that it's individual. Like, just because I dress a certain way, act a certain way, make certain choices, like I drink, doesn't mean I can't have my own relationship with my faith. Yes. You know? Yeah.
So that's how we do it.
So this is so random, but you talked about your boobs. Are you going to get them done ever, do you think?
I need a lift. 100%.
That was the best decision of my life.
Okay. Yeah. I am like, I've been taking so long because I've always been I hate anesthesia or whatever. Yeah. So I'm always so scared to do it, but now I'm like, I just need to schedule it. I'm just going to get a lift. I found a guy who like literally, because normally when they lift, they just like shove your boobs up and cut the skin off. Yep. but I found a guy who will flip your breast tissue up.
Oh.
So it looks fuller on the top.
What?
Because I still have like a good amount of breast tissue.
Yeah, I was going to say, you still have boobs.
I still have boobs, but they just are low.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to get my lift, but
you'll love it. And it's, so I had really big boobs naturally before kids. I was like a 34 double D.
Oh my gosh.
I know. My sister's a 34 triple D naturally.
Holy shit.
I know. My aunt on my dad's side had 3 breast reductions. Like my dad's side's very busty.
Yeah.
And so obviously I breastfed my kids for a long time. And so they were just, because they were so big before.
Yeah.
Girl, my nipple was grazing the belly button. Like it was,
Stop.
it was really bad. So I did implants as well because I had so much extra tissue. I just need to like fill the space. But I was like adamant. I said, I will not get a lift. There's no way. Because I was like, I don't want the scar. Because like the anchor.
The scar. Yeah.
And when I went to my consult, my surgeon, bless her heart, she's amazing. She was like, we can do an implant if you want without a lift. Like I have no issue. But she's like, I don't feel like you're going to like your result. She's like, I feel like your implant's going to like kind of be weird up here and you're gonna have like a bunch of extra tissue because you had so much breast tissue left. And so thank God I listened to her because she said we can always go in after like and do a lift. I'm like, I'm not going under again. Twice, like this is a one and done type of deal. So she only cut once. I don't have any scar under here. So
do
I just
you have around the nipple?
Yes, she did around the nipple, but it's literally skin like flesh color. You would never tell. Yeah.
Wait, the whole thing?
Down here is like a very light pink, but I just got it done in March. So she said in 1 year it's going to be white skin color. Yes. But I'm so glad I listened to her because the lift was the best thing I've ever done. Just to be able to like wear crop tops, not have to wear a bra.
I know.
And she lifted my nipple because she's like, it would have been like down here, like at a weird angle.
Yeah.
But it was the best thing I've ever done. And I will tell you for recovery, the most painful part was like 3 days where your muscle like stretches with the implant. So for a lift, you're going to be golden.
I know.
Because you're not going to have an implant.
I'm excited. I need to just, like I said, I need to schedule it. But yeah, my boobs, I just need them yoinked up a little. Yoinked.
Just a little yoink. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So speaking of that, let's talk about your body for a second.
Stop.
Because I don't think you realize like I'm obsessed with you. And I'm like, I need fucking motivation. Me always to your Instagram story. I'm like, I need to buy this fucking weighted vest that you're always talking about.
Everybody should get a weighted vest.
Okay. So I need you to talk about like your fitness journey.
Okay.
And kind of like what it looks like now for you.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys remember BBG.
Baby G?
BBG. Gosh, I don't even know what
is that?
What it was. It was Kayla It Signs.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
When she first started like popping off, I had like the physical book, or it was like an email, but I like printed it out or whatever. It was like a thing, and I finally got into working out.
When was this?
This was so long ago. Probably
like before the girls?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like 22.
Okay, got it.
And so I got into it, started doing that, and then became obsessed. Then obviously got pregnant. I was thankfully able to work out my whole pregnancy. At my 3rd trimester, I stopped, but I still walked every day. Like I walked our dog every single day, took him to the dog park. So I was still moving. And then, I couldn't work out, for 6 weeks after I had the girls. But then literally right at my 6-week mark, I just went straight to the gym. Because I was like, I didn't even want to, but everyone's like, just do it. Like get a break from the girls, whatever.
Give you a mental break.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I signed up for Sweat, the Sweat app.
I had that.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Like, Kelsey Wells.
Yep. Then she's so cute.
I love her.
Yeah.
I met her at my gym because she goes to our gym.
Okay.
And I was like, hi. And I was like talking to her about, because the ab separation. I was so scared of having that.
The diastasis recti. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she like checked me for that. And like I was doing exercises to help like pull my abs back together. And I just like, it became my escape or like a break, like I said, from baby time. Mm-hmm. So then I became like obsessed. Like I could not miss my hour every day.
Would you take the girls to the gym with you?
I didn't until they were like 2.
Okay.
I waited because I was so nervous.
About them being sick and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just so nervous with them being tiny. And then, but yeah, so I go like 6 days a week. Honestly, if I'm being truthful, I go 7 days a week. But I'll just like walk on like Sunday or whatever. But I love it. Like I do weight training and like I'll lift weights for like 45 minutes and then I'll walk on the treadmill at an incline for at least like 15, 20.
Do you do like an incline of 12?
I do 15. I do the full.
Mm-hmm.
So I do the
Honestly,
full.
Same.
Yeah.
Me too.
I
Weighted
actually,
vest and everything.
So I have a weighted vest. It's a friend of ours. His name's Chris Haria.
Do I need to buy it?
You need to buy it.
Okay.
There's one, I think that's 18 pounds.
What do you do?
I have the 18-pound one. I don't know where I lost it. So I have another one that's heavier, which is what I've been using. But I love the 18-pound one. It's like perfect.
Okay.
And people are always like, why do you wear that? I'm like, it just intensifies the cardio, obviously.
What speed do you do?
Like 2.8 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like a little.
I have a lot of
fast
work
walk.
ahead of me.
Stop. You look amazing.
No. Okay. Because I remember one of the first things I DM'd you, I was like, can you tell me what your self tanner is?
Okay. Yeah.
Because and
Loving
then
tan.
guess what I do once a week? I do the 2-hour express loving tan and I sleep in it.
Okay. Yes.
Because I was like, Sal told me to.
Absolutely. And I switched to the ultra dark now, 2-hour.
Oh,
But
guess I'm making an order.
I've learned to only put it on for 4 hours.
Oh no.
Not overnight.
Is it too bad?
Because you know when it gets that, well, you can kind of see the harsh lines.
Or the knuckles?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so bad. Mm-hmm.
But with the 4-hour, it stays pretty more natural looking.
Okay.
So
what's your natural, because you're pretty olive complex, yeah?
I'm like olive, but I am really fair. Like,
really?
I feel like I'm pretty fair. Like, you can see my face is always like lighter than my body because yeah. So I am fair, but yeah, I like to, when you're working out at the gym, it's like you want to see yourself tan.
Yeah, and my thing too is I'm like, yeah, I'll put on Spanx and a crop top any day, not give a shit if I'm tan. But oh my God, if I wear that to the gym and like the harsh gym lights, like when I'm lifting and I see my pale ass stomach, I'm like,
No.
Because there's just something about it.
I know.
That makes me feel so hot and like 10 pounds lighter.
So much more fit.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm going to try not to put it on. And then I go, I'm like, fuck, I need to put it on.
No, literally, it's bad. And I like trained David so well. Now he tans my back like a god.
Yeah.
He like knows what's up.
Oh, I just always leave a square. So when Aaron's gone, I'm like, if there's a square, I don't care.
You're like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because I know you love CSB, the activewear line. Is that like, what else do you wear to the gym?
So yeah, Crop Shop Boutique.
They're so nice.
I actually have only been wearing that. I love Aloe.
Oh, we just went there yesterday and I spent a shit ton of money on a sweat set.
Yeah. But I don't love leggings or shorts that have the seam in the middle.
I don't. It's giving camel toe.
It's giving camel.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys, stop making them with the vaginal seam.
Yeah.
Please.
I know.
Because brands still are. They're still launching. I'm like, no, we're past that.
Yeah. I think too, I love like just yanking it up so high.
Yeah.
So if it has a seam, like I will be looking like this. Like it's actually dangerous. I'm like,
especially if the shorts are colored.
Oh yeah.
The camel is intensified.
Yeah, I know. I'll leave for the gym and David's like,
yeah.
what's going on down there? Like, I don't know.
You're like,
I don't want to talk about it. Oh my God. Wait, do you do Botox or anything?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I live for my Dysport.
I don't know if I've ever seen you do Botox. Like, talk about it.
I do. I have before, but yeah. No, the second I'm not frozen on my forehead, I'm like, inject that immediately.
Yeah, well, people shit on it so much because they're like, oh my God, you're putting toxins in.
No.
And it's just funny to me because I'm like, it's a subcutaneous injection. It's so minimal, like it's barely going deep at all. But people don't realize it's not going to change the way you look. It's prevention, but it makes your skin just like flawless.
It does. Wait, do you get it?
Oh God, yeah.
I know you do injections.
Not anymore.
Oh, you stopped.
I'm full-time social media.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like a real influencer now.
But where do you get yours?
Oh my God, where don't I? My 11s right here in between my brows.
Okay, yeah,
and
same.
then above my brows. And then I just like only 2 appointments ago I started doing crow's feet.
Okay, haven't done that
because I started getting smile lines like really bad. Like David took this photo of me in Costco with Stevie and like the fluorescent Costco lights. I smile and I said, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I got an appointment.
I literally had like 6 like huge lines, which I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, listen, aging is a blessing. Okay. I'm not going to shit on like wrinkles and stuff, but I was like, if I have the opportunity to, I'm going to
We're going to slow it down. Yeah.
And also the way you're like, I only wear like tinted moisturizer for like a foundation or base, but like the way it just is so seamless on your skin,
Yeah.
By the way, you're what, 31?
31, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Oh my gosh.
You literally look 18 years old.
Oh my gosh, you're so nice. Wait, how old is everyone? Because I always forget to ask.
I'm 28.
Okay.
Scotty's 23. He's literally a baby.
You are a child.
He just got back from his mission like 2 years ago.
What?
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm like, I'm older than everyone I meet basically at this point.
Yeah, it's actually funny because most of my like best friends were part of the LDS church.
Yeah.
And have since left or kind of like one foot in, one foot out. But a lot of them are like married with kids. And so I assume they're my age and they're not.
Oh, they're way younger.
Way younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm literally the old mom of the group. And Scotty can attest that. I am the old mother of the group.
You are not, but I know. I feel the same.
It's crazy. I'm
know.
like, and I had kids young. Like I had Ziggy at 23 and Stevie at 25. But in like the Arizona Mormon culture, that's like old.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Yeah. Because I remember when I got married at 21, people asked me 2 questions. A, are you Mormon? Or B, are you pregnant?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they assume.
Yeah. And
you're young.
and I was like, no, I just met my husband at 18. We've been together for 3 years. I know he's the one and we're getting married. Like, big deal.
No, it's always those questions. I know.
So you guys eloped in Guam?
We didn't elope because, my family still lives there. Like, my mom's whole side is there. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, we got married in Guam and then, we just got married on the beach. Like, it was so cute.
Did you get sealed in a temple?
No. We didn't go through the temple.
Did you honeymoon in Guam?
Yeah, we just stayed there.
That's so fun.
We were so young. Like, it's so funny. I swear I didn't plan a single ounce of my wedding. Like, I walked into the wedding dress store, found a dress that was on sale for like $600. My mom was like, this one? I was like, sure. Like, I just had zero opinion. I was so young. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I didn't even know what my style was. I'm like, sure. Yeah. Looks good. We got married on the beach. Had some random guy do it. Like, had a classic Guam buffet with like a pig roasting and like that was that. Because you haven't posted a lot about like your wedding and stuff, but I remember you posted that one video that was so cute. It was very like filmy. It was like just like a short clip of your wedding. I think we had one friend, our friend Parker came and he filmed it for us because like I only have like a couple photos of my wedding because the photographer was so bad. It's like the worst photos I've ever seen. So I only post like 2 photos like every year. But yeah, I have like one little video on YouTube. I should link it in my stories. So cute. It's cute. Yeah, you need to, or just send it to me. Okay, I'll just look it up. Because you've been like consistent with YouTube now too. I've been trying to post once a week, but it's so hard. Like I'll realize it's like Friday and I haven't filmed the whole week, and I'm just like, it's so much to just constantly be trying to film. I'm like, it's overwhelming. There's so many platforms to keep up with, and I feel honored when people are like, can you post to YouTube or post to this? And I'm like, I'm glad that you want to see more of me, but you just like can't. You also can't put out like quality content to so many platforms because it's just very time consuming. It's so hard. Do you do like more vlog style on YouTube? So YouTube is just vlog. Okay. Like I'll just vlog throughout the whole week, compile it together and call it good. Okay. Like I know I'm like, people do like what I eat in a day or whatever. I'm like, I don't have the energy. Can you do it though? I will try. Yeah, just for me. You can just like film it like just text it to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you a list. It's just gonna be Chomps and Alani. And no bone broth. The bone broth. Yeah, I learned about that today. I walked into Sal's house and I was like, so can you like take me to your kitchen and just like walk me through what your diet's like? And she's like, so I like bone broth. So I was like, perfect. I'll be adding that to my grocery list. Add that one. That one's good because that one just, it fills you up and there's lots of protein. And you like a lot of like Asian market type of. I do. You post food sometimes and I'm like, because I'm obsessed with sushi, any type of Asian food. Like I just love anything in that category. Yeah. And I don't know, it was like yesterday or the day before, but on your lap you had like this little tray of so good food. What was that? It was just like some salmon, but the Japanese market, they like prepare lunches like pre-made, or like they like make them and then they're always like sold out after like noon. But yeah, they always have like the Japanese curry or like just like the little bento boxes, and it's so good for lunch. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. You guys should go. Actually, we should. Yeah, not our flight being in like 12 hours. We have a lot of time to kill. It's fine. No, literally. I'll text the place to you. Please. Okay, so when you guys go on a date, what's like your ideal date night? Okay, date. We go to Takashi, which is like the best sushi restaurant here in Utah. And then, like, I don't really know. We don't do like a lot. I feel like I said, Aaron's gone so much. We usually just do dinner and like get drinks and like just come home and watch a movie. Yeah. Like, I feel like Utah, there honestly isn't a lot to do.
Yeah, that's like, I don't even know who I was talking about on a podcast episode, but I was like, this is my first time ever here. And it's very weird for me to like go in a grocery store or Target and there's not alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life.
No, they make it hard.
I'm like, where's my wine?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
It's annoying.
Like, and Scott's like, you have to go to a liquor store. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
I mean, you've lived your whole life though, so it's...
Yeah, like it's just like what you do, but it is annoying. It's inconvenient. My
Target runs every vlog. I'm like, gotta stock up on my Kim Crawford wine.
Yeah. No, that's so nice that you can get it all done in one run.
Yeah. Oh okay, well, I think that's it.
Okay.
I think you're just iconic, and I fell even more in love with you.
Well, that's how I feel about you.
So I'm gonna book flights here.
Yes. And I want to come to Arizona. Girls weekend.
Okay, girls weekend. Also, you can bring your girls because we need to take them on a golf cart ride around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I know. That always looks so fun.
We'll take them in a little diner, swim in the pool.
The girls would love it.
Oh, and Ziggy would be so happy to have friends his age.
Yeah. No, they latch on to boys, those two. They love hanging out with boys.
Oh, and Ziggy's going to be like, I'm sorry, why do you look the same?
Yeah.
He's going to be so confused. I don't know if he's ever hung out with twins in his life.
It's so funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for having me in your home and being on here. You're an angel.
You're an angel too.
And I'm obsessed with you. And you're wearing tights under your jeans. She's iconic.
Whatever. No, they're just like the high. I love these like high, you know.
No. You're literally, I can't even make eye contact with you right now. What's on Step Brothers? Like, I can't even make eye contact with you right now when he's like singing.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Did we just become best friends? Yep. Okay. Well, I love you. Cheers. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.